Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss about the case study on multi-rate control unit. That is because based on the customer demand, we are using this multi-rate control unit in our automobile industry. Then how we are incorporating this concept in automobile industry, we are going to discuss one by one in our case study topic. So before enter into the topic, we must discuss our what is our empathy part, define part, that is ideate, and what is our prototype. We have to discuss one by one. So first, what is multi-rate control? First, what is multi-rate control? Multi-rate control means it is an embedded computing system or very common including automobile engines, printers and cell phones. In all these systems, certain operation must be executed periodically and each operation is executed as its own rate. That is, each operation consists of different rate of speed at a particular cycle of time. So we can repeat this operation at each cycle. That is called as multi-rate signal concept. So in this multi-rate, we have to do our empathy part first. The empathy part is the operation must be synchronous or asynchronous. Synchronous task may require at different rates and process run at different rates based on computational needs to the task. And multi-rate embedded computing systems are very common, that is including automobile engines, printers and cell phones, etc. In all these systems, certain operations must be executed periodically and certain operations must be executed at a very rare time. So based on the design structure, we can implement this multi-rate in automobile industry. Based on the structure and based on the customer demands, we are incorporating this system design concept in our automobile industry. So that is our empathy part. So we are moving to our define part. We are concentrating, that is multi-rate concept. That is, the meaning is each operation must be executed at a particular cycle time period. So we are using multi-rate concept. So that is our define part. That is our define part. In this define part, I have shown one engine control unit diagram. So that is here the control panel. This control panel controlling the entire control unit and available in automobile unit. For example, here the circuit diagram shows that is 1 millisecond period of operation, and second one shows 4 millisecond period of operation, and third one is 8 millisecond. So every 1 millisecond we have to do, that is knocking detection, ignition timing calculation and ignition timing calculation. Then every 4 millisecond period we have to calculate, that is the throttle, then injection quantity, everything we have to periodically check at every 4 millisecond period. And last one is 8 millisecond period, that is vehicle situation. So these are all the different cycle of operation we are performing in multi-rate concept. That is the first one is dense control corresponding to sensor performance. That is this operation must be performed every 1 millisecond period. And second one is control corresponding to the resolution of parts, that is window control, display unit, everything comes under this unit. We have to monitor these controls at 4 millisecond period. And last one is control corresponding to the moving speed, that is based on the road structure and based on the traffic. We are monitoring the control corresponding to the moving speed at every 8 millisecond period. So based on the customer demand and company structure design, we are changing this time period, that is 1 millisecond to 2 millisecond, etc. So based on the demand, we are designing this structure. So for this concept, we are using multi-rate control unit in automobile industry. So that is our defined part. Next one is this is flow structure. That is how the operation is performed in this automobile unit. That is first we are giving power system or other power sources to the automobile industry unit. That is, before enter into this topic, first we should know why multiple processes required. That is, need to structure program to perform multiple tasks. Then only we can satisfy the customer demand. That is, process help us managing time complexity. That is, receive and send data at multiple rates. That for example, in multimedia and automotive, we are sending and receiving multiple data. So we are requiring multi-rate processing is very much important, and asynchronous input, that is for example user interface and communication system, we are using multi-rate concept. Then next one is the very much important thing is multi-rate system make meeting time requirement even more complex operation. That is, certain operation must be executed periodically and each is executed as its own rate. That is, in some operation it must be executed periodically. That is, we have discussed in our previous block diagram. That is 1 millisecond period, the dense control corresponding to the sensor performance must be executed simultaneously. That's why we have discussed in this flow structure. Then most of the embedded systems are require functionality and timing that is too complex to embody in a single program. So we break them system into multiple tasks in order to manage what things happen. That is, we cannot control the entire operation in a particular time period. So we have to separate each operation at a different time period. Then only the multiple tasks will be achieved in an effective manner. Then basic abstraction that will be manipulated by the RTAS to build multi-rate system. The main thing is tasks and process and multi-rate systems, time requirements on process, CPU matrices, process state and scheduling, some scheduling policies, running periodic process. So we have to consider all these basic abstraction before designing the multi-rate control unit. That is based on the input, in which time period we have to get the output, in which period we have to send the control signals, and measurement of the feed forward and measurement of the feed backward, everything we have to manage. Then only we have to achieve a powerful multi-rate control unit in our automobile industry. So that is for ideate part. And in ideate part, we are considering single chain operation and multi-chain operation also. We are considering that is single chain and multi-chain means single sensor unit connected with a different sensors, that is sensor, controller, actuator, etc. That is, every 10 millisecond the single chain unit does control the different types of operations. That is, time requirement on process means process can have several different types of timing requirements imposed on them by the application. The timing requirement on a set of process strongly influences the type of scheduling that is appropriate. A scheduling policy must define the timing requirement that is used to determine whether the schedule is valid or invalid. Before studying scheduling proper, we outline the types of processing timing requirements that are useful to design an embedded system unit. The release time is the time at which the process become ready to execute. That is not necessarily the time at which it actually takes the control of the CPU and starts to run and periodic process. By the definition initiated by an event such as external data driving or data computed by another process. In similar process, we have to maintain the period, rate and CPU matrices. That is, the period of process is the time between the success success execution. That is, for example, period of a digital filter is defined by the time in interval between successive input samples. The process rate is the inverse of the period. In a multi-rate system, each process execute as its own different time rate interval. The most common case of periodic process is for the initiation interval to be equal to the period. However, pipelined execution of process allow the initial interval to be less than the period. So we are using pipeline structure that comes into the multi-rate chain concept. That is, every sensor, controller, actuator is monitored by every 10 millisecond. So we are using multi-rate concept. We are allocating separate time unit for each controller unit, so we can prevent the accident. So then only the multi-rate concept will be more succeeded in our automobile industry. That is, so this diagram shows the single rate chain controller and multi-rate chain controller unit. That is, in single chain, the trigger, sync and data sync, everything will be connected at a particular time period. That is, every 10 millisecond we are monitoring these three units. In the second diagram, we separate chain control. That is, separate link is given for every sensor unit. That's why we can prevent the accident. So that is our main objective. So next one is design thinking. That is, so far we have discussed our empathy part, that is based on the customer demand. We are analyzing the operation is synchronous or asynchronous. So we have, from this analysis, we have to conclude our defined part. That is, our defined part comes under our multi-rate control unit in automobile. For this multi-rate control unit, the ideate part is we are using single chain or multi-chain concept. That is, we are using multi-rate chain concept is our ideate part. That is, separate time delay unit. That is, separate time cycle is given for every control operation. So then only we can achieve a higher end car model designs. So we are using multi-rate chain control for our ideate part. And next one is our prototype unit. So for this prototype unit, I have shown this diagram as our prototype model. So that is, already we know that the car have a different control unit. So these controls units are controlled by different engine control module units. Here the diagram shows the window regulators and windows control, steering control, braking system, suspension, lighting, embedded electronics, HVAC and IP cluster, and seating time, interior trim, and center console and vehicle structure. Everything is available in this diagram. So we have to, during the running time of a vehicle, we have to monitor each and every operation at a particular time period. That is, we have to maintain based on the traffic and based on the fuel level. We have to monitor each and every time period. For example, 1 millisecond, we have to maintain the braking system. We have to monitor the braking system and ignition level and door locking system for every 1 millisecond. Then only we have to prevent the accident. Then if we go for next control level, for example, window regulators and IP cluster unit, then embedded electronics, means we have to monitor these units in every 80 millisecond unit. So based on the delay time, we have to monitor the internal parts of our car unit. So next priority is given to the lighting unit and suspension unit. So based on the priority, we are allocating the time period. For example, if the operation is more important, means we have to give the time delay is very minimum. Then only we have to monitor the automobile unit immediately and to prevent the accident. For example, we know that airbag system is available in higher end cars, isn't it? If any accident happens, immediately the airbags will be opened, then only we can avoid the accident. So for this case, we are providing the that is timing control unit is 1 millisecond. If you are using light control and other window control and audio system, for this comes under second priority. So for this case, we are giving the time delay unit is, that is multi-rate operation monitoring mechanism is comes under that is 20 millisecond and 30 millisecond, etc. So based on this, we have to maintain the CPU matrices. That is we also need some terminology to describe how the process actually execute, that is in what time at which the process actually starts execute the operation, and the compilation time is the time at which the process finishes its work. So in this, we have to maintain some matrices. So based on this matrices, we have to analyze each and every data. So this is our prototype model. So in this case study topic, that is multi-rate control in automobile unit, we have identified our empathy part, and we have discussed our empathy part, and next we have to identify what is our defined part, and based on this defined part, we have to give a solution in our ideate part, that is single chain concept or multi-chain concept. So that is our ideate part, and next one is prototype. In prototype, I have shown one block diagram. In this block diagram, based on the priority level, we are setting the delay time unit, that is checking level we are setting based on the priority of the operation. So with this, I have concluded our case study topic. I have case study topic. Thank you.